which ban path do you want to go?
Yeah.
Because for Signal Ultra, right now they go straight for that Natalia and that Roger BREN Esports join.
For BREN Esports, it feels like it just feels like a flex, doesn't it? Like, okay, you know what? Go ahead, ban out all the carries that you know. I'm gonna ban out everything, but they still say that. You know what?
They can adjust.
We got champions here. You know, we got champions who can adjust. We got a very, very deep hero pool, and you're gonna have to think twice when you do that against BREN Esports again.
It's all about adjustment, and we are going straight to our third ban here. Signal Ultra taking out the Hilda. I played this hero for quite some time now, and I just have to say, Hilda is one of those heroes that you do not want on the other side of the map, because especially if you have those slow clear heroes, you are going to have a hard time, 100%.
Yeah, good luck, right? Good luck taking care of the Hilda. While you're clearing your lane slowly, Hilda's already clearing you. That's a big problem. And it's pretty much a similar draft here, similar ban so far, except for, of course, Natalia. They'll have more respect for Lesty's Natalia after seeing the performance from Game 1.
Uranus, quite expected, but there is a Khalid onto the side of Signal Ultra.
There you go.
They're just going to go for it.
Instant luck.
BREN Esports, are they going to go for a Yu Zhong, a Thams, a Cho?
Yeah. Because we've said that earlier, right? We've said, you know what? Selena is open.
Farsa is there as well.
So much options.
Natalia is out.
For sure.
I don't think that Selena Natalia. I don't think that Selena is quite a good pick right now. It's because I like the idea of Natalia and Selena, because they can just talk to each other. Oh, there's someone here. Throw an arrow. But they still go for it.
Still lock it.
Well, I guess it's still a good standalone hero. I stand corrected there, ladies and gentlemen. BREN Esports, they're just still gonna go for it.
They're super confident. Yeah. Right? They're just that confident. But even though it's like it doesn't have that combo anymore, you know what? It still works. Few's still a good guy. That's what BREN is saying. And I would say the FAMs, they won on the FAMs as well. But this might be a bit more difficult. Like I said before at the beginning of the game, this Valier can make wonders happen for Signal Ultra if BREN Esports doesn't draft around it.
Okay. So now looking at the bans Rockheart, you have the Khalid, you have Valer, you have Kufra to the side of Signal Ultra. Now BREN Esports, they cannot afford to get that poking mechanic going on to them.
I think so.
There are a lot of hard engage onto the side of Signal Ultra that when you have, let's say, a Selena and one poke tank or a support, you're just gonna have a hard time.
Yeah, you're just asking for it.
Now, there can actually be rock hard a Farsa mid lane.
Ooh.
It could be a possibility.
Yep.
Like we've seen BREN Esports let Kartley use that Carmilla. And I'm actually surprised that Signal Ultra still bans out the Popol and Koopa.
Yeah, it's such an off pick, but Rebo has been known to use it from time to time, so that's probably what they're thinking. A lot of emphasis on the side laner Rebo today, right? I mean, yeah, it's very difficult to ban him out because apparently Signal Ultra was reminded that Rebo is also a carry, is also a tank, not just a side laner. So the multi-role function is really legit here for BREN Esports.
Yeah, and if you think about it, BREN Esports, what they do for that fourth and fifth ban that they have, they target it towards Hades. They do not target Hades onto the first set of bans, because the thing is, if Hades picks a hero early, they have an ample amount of slots to adjust according to that pick. So,
is this a Lance?
This could be a Lance for the side of BREN Esports. I'm actually seeing the run and gun setup working for them. And if you think about it right now, Rockheart, what if the Hayabusa is here? What if the Hayabusa is available?
Oh, yeah.
This is where it really hurts on the side of Signal. But for BREN, they go for a Hellcurt. I really like that.
Gosh.
And Bensanity plus Hades goes for the Nana. Not the Nana.
Oh!
Not the Nana. It's actually a Harley.
It's a Harley.
And a 1-1.
Yeah, it's Harith and the 1-1. Yes.
Well, it's a Harith and a... Okay, 1-1.
And
Where is my...
Gushin!
Where is my head going at?
He does look like Harith. They're both small guys,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But the Gushin, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There are a lot of things happening here. I've looked
I'm
at...
going nuts.
I've looked at Harith and 1-1 as Harley and Nana.
They're very
But yeah,
similar.
let me just explain the dynamics that they have right now.
Mhm.
Like, we've seen Signal Ultra run this 1-1 setup for Chujin, and Chujin really did good on that certain game. Now, for Hades, this is where it gets very tricky. Because for Hades right now, he is 100% set up by this Hellcurt side lane by Rebo.
Yeah.
Now, if you think about it, Gushan here, Carl Z, has a lot up his, sleeves, has a big responsibility right now to just set up for that Hellcurt, that Thams, because he will be giving them this certain amount of space to just farm and be the best carries that they can. For Lusty and Few, they will try to enable Kurtzy into being that snowball tempo setting cushion that he wants to be. And yeah, I really like both of the drafts. But I've seen this 1-1 pick, and Chujin really plays one mean 1-1.
Yeah, it's hard to really just count them out. As well as the Hellcurt, obviously, there's an option to go for the Hellcurt straight into the jungle, and for the Gushin to just go on the side lane. So there's a lot of different stuff to happen here, which we will see happen right now on Game 2, Signal Ultra versus BREN Esports. And the setup looks very familiar. It's gonna be a mid lane. Probably a mid lane, Gushin?
Yeah, it's going to be a mid lane Gushin with the Selena, and what they do is they put two people to babysit this Harith of Hades. Because as we all know, if the Harith is seen with one support only, most probably 100% some of the people here onto the side of BREN Esports will just rotate and just try to get that for him. Karlzy here being the baby of the team. Look at that. He was given the orange buff in a silver platter.
Yeah. And Carl TZ has also been known as a good Gushin player, one of the best Gushin players in the league ever since he started off. And it was very prominent in Season 4. And obviously Gushin has fallen in contention ever since Season 5. But now, they're saying that, you know what, we can still play this hero. We can still show off a little bit.
And Few.
Few's low.
Few, that is going to be the first blood of the game. While at the bottom lane, there is Chujin actually going at it versus Lusty. And I think that Baksha is one of the answers, not really directly, but in terms of just gap closing, I think that's a really good. You will have a good time.
Ooh.
Hades here going
Look
in,
at this.
trying to. Whoa!
Oh, Carl TZ, easy answer by Hades on this Harith. What a classic lineup, by the way. A classic matchup.
And he gets tagged.
Double kill for Lusty.
He actually gets tagged, and my God, what happened there? Few here not getting these arrows to hit. While onto the top lane, there is a bit of an aggression between these two players.
Maybe because that target is smaller. I don't
Who knows?
I wonder if that's a factor, right?
Who knows?
For
It's
arrows.
a possibility. It's a possibility, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to take anything away from that.
Of course.
And
of
look
course.
at the rotation that's happening for Signal Ultra. They're really putting a lot of emphasis into protecting 1-1 there.
Yep.
Rhea here getting hit by that Abyssal Arrow,
Of
even with the
course.
trap, but it won't be enough as that is going to be really deep into the turret.
And there's a lot of damage that this turret can absorb. Again, to arrows they need to hit, and they do on the moving Khaled. Beautifully executed.
That is one hell of communication.
Oh, there, look at this.
For BREN Esports, but onto the bottom lane, they actually answer with their own Imba DJ here, showing us what he can do with that Valer, and they try to get as much gold as possible from those outer turret energy platings.
Yep.
Now, they are trying to race for this. They want to get the tower to the bottom lane. Rebo knows that this is going to happen because usually for Hellkurt and the other carries on the side lane, if they don't have a good start, it's usually their turrets that go down first.
Yeah, and that's going to be a big factor here, considering Rebo is a Hellkurt. And no tower means he can push almost non-stop here in this game. And that is something you have to watch out for.
And Sujin here getting bounced.
Over and over again.
Getting tagged. Getting, how do I say this? Bumped by that Baksha time and again. Lusty here trying to get away. There is an arrow there, but Imba DJ. What positioning coming up from this guy?
Yep, beautifully done. Like I said, Valier on this Imba DJ is going to be something that you just don't deal with easily. And they are suffering because of it. Even Flaptisi on that Fams, which is supposed to be very, very tanky, is getting a lot of damage out. Now, it's hard to play Gushin against 4 people. That's probably why Carl Tisi is just so hesitant to go in here.
Okay, so why is Rebo very important right here? Think about it. Rebo has the Dark Knight Falls, but Kurtzy here is on the wrong side of the map, and look at that markings. You have the sand, you have the sword, and you have one dead Gushon onto the middle lane. There is an aggression here from Imba DJ.
Seriously.
Impeccable timing here with that flicker.
Yeah, I think
even with the Dark Knight Falls used, he goes for it, and
they're
Chujin gets hit by the Abyssal Arrow, and non-stop action on game number 2, Signal Ultra. They really want to get this win.
Yeah, they're starting to get ahead, by the way. They are 6-3, and they are ahead by 2,000 gold here against BREN Esports, who are having a hard time making the Gushin work.
Another hit. Goodness. This Fuselina is just throwing out arrows like pancakes, and it's hitting everybody onto the side of Signal Ultra, and there is an ultimate there. Kurtzy will go down. That is unstoppable for Hades. Look at this. Chujin joining the fray. Lusty here will be the next target. Lusty will be the next casualty, as it is very fitting. Rebo trying to help his ally, but I don't think he can help as much as he wants to.
Yep, sloppy looking game here for BREN Esports, giving up a lot of kills without that much answer in return. Signal Ultra are gonna go for this turtle at 6 minutes. And that goal lead just doubled in the span of 1 minute.
Signal Ultra showing them how it's done, and they are not letting up, and they are not backing away from this Gushin lineup that BREN Esports tried to run. They knew that it had its weaknesses, and they try to exploit it as much as possible. Now, Signal Ultra, what should they do? They should be very wary of the things that BREN Esports are doing. The last time that this happened, they got turned around.
Yeah, they already did a pretty good job keeping down, removing that turtle buff from Carl Tisi, who is big, and now they're able to just zone everyone out with the help of this Harith and this 1-1. There's just no catching them anymore.
Imba DJ, target a Flap here. Just gonna try and get away. Even with that Purify, he is taken to 1/4 HP. Lusty can't do much as he continues to roll towards that Hades carrot. That could be enough time for, Gushon to just go for that combination. But you know what? He's not gonna go for it. As long as these guys from Signal Ultra goes for protect 1 rotation, I don't think he has the opening that he wants to get.
Yeah, and they're super low, by the way. I feel like, oh my god, the towers are looking so soft right now. And the moment that you put down the Zaman Force, BREN Esports members are just running.
Yeah,
their aggression is gone.
And they don't have the comeback potential.
Very little comeback potential.
They have very little comeback potential because late game security is still going to favor Tsujin and Hades.
Yep. They were supposed to win in the early game, but they did not. and their win condition for this lineup is already dead because it's Hellcurt and Goshen. They're at best early to mid game heroes, so they don't really have a late game hero here.
Yeah, and Rhea here will be the next target. And look at this. Can they get it? And that Sandguard. Oh my goodness.
That was
they
2v1.
cannot take that kill. Carlsy here will be
Man.
the target on the side of Signal Ultra. And look at that ultimate coming out from the Kufra. That is going to be 2 kills for the Kufra and 1 kill for the Harriet. 2 people remain onto the base of BREN Esports. Will they be the third team that takes away a game from the side of BREN Esports? Signal Ultra closely just trying to be sure into securing this game.
That's it.
Signal Ultra, they do have minions, and they go straight for that, and they get a win. Signal Ultra makes this a 1-1, pulling out that 1-1, and you have